still in the shade. Let's throw the worm still. Got a fish. Oh, that I yanked it out of one's mouth. Charles got him a fish. He gonna jump. Thought he was gonna jump. Oh, one come out of the water. That fish wanted to jump, but never did. Oh my God, come on, bait. Nope. Maybe. Nice one. So, I think that worm dropped right on the edge of that grass. Watch the line.
That one wanted Pt2. Oh, there's one at the top.
I see a little bitty. Almost need to remember to try something with the blue, like a blue tail, because most of these bluegill get that like a light baby blue tail to them. Underwater looking anyway. Well, I'm throwing this right. Oh, that dude, he ran almost under the boat.
Yeah.
Probably was a little one. No, because I'm watching my line go, and he went just fast enough. Like I'm like, they can't be that deep. So I picked it up, and it was one of those that went back that way. I'm like, oh, dirty dog. He looped me. I think right there's a little land of little dinksters. Come on. Charles got another one. Yep, nice chunk. PB&J tearing up the old Canada crawl over here in the shade anyway.
Real dark. I got a real dark one. I'm gonna look through the pack and I was like, I'm gonna get more purple than my brown.
Yeah, and that's what I think where my purple haze went wrong. I think the last pack, and I sold you some, didn't I?
I've got like
That I think they're too light.
yeah, did I get too much light on them?
Yeah, I don't think they're like what my first few packs of purple haze I had were. Oh God, I think my color is definitely off. Or I'm in the land of little, what you call it, Are you throwing right up against the bank?
Yeah, and well, but they're hitting it out away
Well,
from the bank a bit.
I'm throwing like right as close as I can, and then I'm
No.
getting hit, and I think it's like little dinks is what's living up real tight. Because I'm getting hits, but they're just like, it's like, oh, I ain't got nothing to set the hook to. I just saw one chase it out there. I think it's them little bitty dogs are up in that tight.
Yeah, because there's grass way out.
See, there's a fish right, there's a fish right there doing something to it. Come on, shut off.
Hung in all kinds of grass. I may have to go to a lighter head. I'm at a 8th ounce. I may have to drop to a 16th ounce. What are you throwing?
That's what I'm throwing, 16.
Or no, I'm throwing 16th. I may have to. I've got smaller than that though. That's 16th, right?
That looks like 8.
Okay, that's it.
To me, I don't know what brand. If you got the VMC,
No, you're right.
see that? The rounded, the real round little ones are the 16th.
Yeah. I'm throwing an 8th.
Once they get a football shape, they're 8th, and then they just get bigger footballs to like 3/16. I may need to just throw it further out and away from me and out from the grass and let it do its own thing, sinking down.
Just throw it out in the middle and see what happens. Never know, right?
Well, right here, there's hardly no middle, but there's that point, probably comes out 10 foot. Yeah, you're about out in the middle there, though. I just think this color is just definitely not the color in the shade. Let's try it over there.
Yeah, that could be
The
too.
wind
In the
and-
sun they want the brighter, but in the shade it's the darker works better. Yeah, I'm gonna go to lighter.
Come on. Let's get some fish. There we go. Coming at us. That's a nice little chunk. Whoa, that worm. Oh, that worm took a beating on that jump. Get up here, you dog. Now this one's got a big fat stomach. A little healthy bass. Get out there. Yeah, maybe just a lighting kind of thing. Brighter.
I can't get my snap to go through this.
I'm totally wrapped up that fish. Shook the junk out of my Zinkerz. All right. Let's try him right there.
Yeah, I just can't.
Something's wrong with the. It says that water temp's 45 degrees, Charles. It shows 11 foot. Nothing down there. Okay, come on. Zinkerz, let's throw you right by that shade line. Right there. Should be. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the trolling motor that cranked.
No, you need to. I don't know where it's making all the racket, but that there when I transition my weight back and forth, it's. Uh-oh. Oh! That was, I thought, a good hit. Definitely a fish, but about ready to switch colors. May have to break out the sprayed grass. Or maybe not yet. That is a good chunk. Oh, that's a
good fish.
That's a nice chunk. Get ready to say. Got one. Oh, he's a jumper. Let's see if there's one swimming with him. That is a good chunk. Oh, come on. Nice chunk, boys and girls. Do I need another pick? Yeah, I need a 2 pound plus. I caught about a, maybe big fish of the day was about a 3 pounder yesterday. I caught him. Oh yeah, wait till you see that video. I was like, well, Charles always does good with this bait. That yellow and white chatterbait.
Uh-huh.
I was like, Charles always throws this of a morning and seems to do good with it. Or, you know, that color like on a buzzbait or whatever.
Right.
I threw that sucker out. Wham! Biggest fish of the day for me was that chatterbait. And then I caught a few more, and then it, you know, like it always does, it just dies off. That color doesn't seem to, not, it's never like an all day kind of bait, but there's them certain times. And then Hannah had the fish of the day on a jig. And it jumped up and spit it. It's probably 4. It could have been closer to 5. It's hard to tell. It did it so quick, jumped and spit. I was like, ah, Hannah, you had it. I was like, oh, good for me. I got fish of the day still. Because hers was later on today. Mine was fairly early on. Well, that's what I talked about. When you get a color, if it's a good color, when you're about ready to say no, switch, it'll make you keep it on for a while longer. So there's another one. This color is going to stay on for a while anyway.
But it's in the sun.
Right. Does that have a big thing to do with it? I don't know. If we get in the shade again, I don't get any bigger fish, it'll be a deal for sure to.
I think over at Tom's when we were doing so good, we were fishing in the sun, weren't we?
Yeah, I can't remember for sure. Yesterday it was not sunny, so
yeah,
it was not good.
Might just be good on the fry.
It's probably as much to do with the flaky, the metal flake in it than the actual color itself. You need those both combined. When you throw it over in that shade, it takes away that other.
It kills the color. And
Right, it just kind of. We just kind of drifted over this way. I think this is one I need to switch this leader. Yeah, this leader's got a knot tied in it. Buzz us back up there, then let us. We never did even make it all the way up. I'll buzz us up when we hit the whole thing and then come back down.
Sounds like a plan, Charlie Brown.
Yep, there's something right there. Passed over something. What happened to my worm? Did you get a hit? So looks like you got a hit I didn't feel. Watch out. Charles, whoa. Charles reeled that sucker right up to the tip.
Yeah.
Let's try out. I'm like Like right on the edge of the sun, the shade.
That almost makes me wonder, you know, the way yours have been following, if maybe that was two fish.
Right.
Like the first
Could
one
have
I
been.
had him, he got loose, and then the other one's like, oh, you lost it? Let me grab it.
Yeah. You didn't get nothing in there in the shade or nowhere.
I need to get my lights on this thing. We need to try a night fish.
Yeah, now I don't know why. Now this thing's working. Shows 80. I first turned it on, it was 45. I'm like, what is that? Why would it go? Because nothing's been 45. Like the air temperature is not 45. I don't know if it just was. I don't know why it would have been doing that. That was weird. Like mine's bad about taking forever to get to the actual temperature, because you know, if the air is like 60 and the water's 75, it'll take half hour before you can really get a true reading. It's like the whatever is up and inside that thing so much that you gotta let the whole transducer get to that temperature. To where I would think, and maybe the newer ones are like that, that you know, 5 minutes you would think is all something would take to be showing you the temperature that it's like a thermometer. You stick something. That one, as soon as it hit the water. Where are you going, dude? That's a chunk. That's 3 fish right in that area.
Right. Oh, he took my tail.
Look at that, dude. Those are
that's a
nice fish.
fin, but it's long.
And I had him right in the lip. Get out there, you big jumper, you.
Forgot about that.
That spot. It's that one spot right up in there somewhere. They're like loaded. Okay, that fish came somewhere, like right where it makes its little bend. It's where all those bigger fish were. Somewhere right in that general area. So I got at least give it a couple more shots before I... Do you want to go drift that shaded area too? Oh, that was something. Had that in its mouth. It's already about time to put on sunscreen and my gear. Oh, right there. Although we almost pull more fish out of the far end, this end, and then that cutout where we come in. Then you do the whole rest of the pit going in and out. I don't know if that's because we don't stop and hit those spots as much, like fine spots that... What do you got on? Oh. This is working, but I'm going to try to make myself like these little dudes too. So the colors, they're different, but they're not that different. In all honesty, this color may be working better than that color, but I'm going to try this bait because I've yet to find a time and place where I like that little doe live beaver looking thing. Oh, there's something swimming around right there. So we'll just flip him in and around there. So same thing, 16th ounce VMC finesse rugby jig. Because these little dudes are also cheap enough on AliExpress, even though they won't last as long as a Zinkerz. They'd be alternative if they just they don't want a worm. They want a little craw or something. I just think they suck though. Or people talking about how good they are, and I'm like, eh. I bought like almost every color they had, and I've tried several different colors, and I'm like, they never get bit. And the colors I have tried that I thought would be, you know, closest to the colors I like, they don't have that like jump out like, oh man, that's a good bait. Because you know your fish haven't seen them. Ain't nobody in here throwing a doe, you know, everywhere I go, nobody's throwing this bait. So it's got that fresh factor. That probably, honestly, is why that big whopper plopper got hit today. They just ain't seen it. They're like, what is that? Yeah. You know, something that big, that noise. They're like, well, they're like, I'm gonna get that. There's a peck. Oh, there's one chasing it, dude. Right at the boat. Oh, he had it. He ate it. That was like a, I don't know, 8, almost 10-inch bass. I'll save the footage, but you guys usually can't ever see. I can't ever see. I watch on the big screen to see if I can see it. A lot of that underwater footage just doesn't make it. Well, let's see if there's any more right up in. Oh, look at backlash. Oh, there must be a spot there. Oh. There we go. Okay, maybe I like this beaver. Oh, dude, that's a good one too. That's a good chunk.
Big ones are up here on this end.
Yeah, but definitely bigger fish on this side of things. Whoa, get back out there. That one's feisty, Charles. That one's feisty. Oh, that one's scrawny though. Look how scrawny he is. Look at that big head. Like, I can even see his bone. See that? This dude is not living right. Everything else has looked healthy. That dude, that's
Like that zombie.
yeah. This is a place, isn't it, with the zombie fish? I was like, that dude looks. Remember I said, oh, Dad, you believe me?
Twice.
You believe me? Yeah. And you're like, we came right back through and caught him again, but you believe me? Like he's dead? I'm like, no, but he looks it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That fish looked all kinds of dead. That one there looked like he was getting close. We can't count you, beaver, because that fish I think would eat anything getting his way.
Yeah, anything that would have landed in front of it, it was after.
Yeah, he was eating. He's in eating mode. Let's see. Well, the bait's still got a little life. One fish. Why is this thing? I can watch it. It goes about that far and then it backlashes. Watch this. See? What is it doing? Then I do this and it's like free. It goes that far and then it just, nope, I ain't going no further. What is going on with it? I'm like, I'm just trying to go, what in the world? Why can't I throw you? Where is that thing set?
Oh, 3 pounder.
It's set on 4, which is normally where I have it set.
3 pounder.
That's ridiculous.
3 pounder on the tetany.
Charles is catching them. Charles, your luck went with the shade. You're tearing them up with that in the shade, and then after the shade, I mean, you're catching them, but not like it was in the shade.
I haven't caught anything other than in the shade.
Yeah.
With this. It's just going away.
Well, you want to go back up and hit what's left of that shade, or what? This bait is working, but it's. I'm just curious how many fish you can catch. Let's see if it works in the shade. Well, I don't know if something hit her or just fell off. But it's literally only good for one fish. Turn it around. Should work just as good upside down. Or maybe better. that June bug? Well, this side don't like none of that stuff. I like nothing. Is it? It's green. This green's not for the shade, Charles. Let me cast over all this way and see if I can get it to... Dude. I don't like the way that thing casts. That bait, I think it's the way this bait does.
I've run into that. Some rod reel combos just don't like it.
Well, I think those little things go like this.
And it fluffs it like
and
a skirt kind of.
Yeah, they... I just don't think it casts good. There you go.
Nah.
Oh, I thought you had a fish. Yeah, I think when I cast it, see those little deals?
Yeah.
I think they just catch air.
Too much air.
I'm done with that bait, guys. Daylight beavers are leaving the Bass and Bonsai. So if you guys like them, I got like a bunch of packs, cheap. They were cheap and they're going to be even cheaper. But we're going back to this color, and then we're going to probably also do like I think I'm going to rig up. This may be a shaky head Zinkerz day. I'll rig up all my rods with different ones, and we'll go searching for the perfect colors for clear water, whether it's shade or not, because the shade will kind of go away here shortly, and then it'll come back on the other side, which I don't know if we'll be fishing that long. But I think I'm happy with my Zinkerz. Gets bit, lasts forever. With all those fish you see me catch, still fishing with the same Zinkerz. Still catching them. I was in the shade that time. Oh. Yep. Canada craw. Whoa. That's a good, and they're good chunks. Everything that this Canada craw brings in are these chunks. There ain't no little dinks like this thing. Only the big dogs. Ooh, that dude's got a fat mouth too. That is a whole world of difference between that other one we caught. Yeah, like, I swear you caught them at whole different bodies of water. That last one you'd be like, oh, we need to keep the fish out of here. They're getting stunted.
I wonder if it's a parasite.
It could be.
They pick up a parasite and it just freaking steals all their nutrition from them.
Yeah, they could be so full of stuff, internal parasite. Like, you know, they all get worms on the outside or whatever, but it could be they're so bad on the inside that no matter what they eat.
Right there.